It was an eye-opener because when industry leaders meet and they talk about highly technological and strategic areas of energy supply, it can get sort of lost in the detail because it's so high-tech and complicated. For me, what came across is that there's intention to provide energy security, and there are resources, there are technologies to make this possible. But again, there are pockets of excellence in one side, and then there are pockets of deliberate stalling, if you will. So we're still sitting with having to make critical decisions as a country, as a continent, to continue supplying energy, and yet it's lagging because of the indecisiveness on one party or the other.
Your particular question was around the consumer, and somewhere in this debate, the issue around the consumer was touched on by some of the experts. How important as a journalist is the consumer in this debate? And I think your question stemmed on the fact that you've got all these power players, but where's the consumer in this picture?
Yes, and on the panel, interestingly enough, we didn't have a representation of the consumer. And bottom line is that we have a middle class that's under pressure when it comes to being overtaxed, and we have tariff increases, etc. And the very same group of taxpayers have to then rely on providing social grants, etc. to the economy. It's not sustainable. And if you don't have consumers participating in one level or the other when it comes to such a critical issue like energy supply, that again will create the resentment, and there's going to be all this outcry about this particular alternative of energy is not affordable, etc. And we're not really going to get a conclusive solution out of it. So I think definitely representation from all sectors.
Just putting on your consumer hat very, very quickly, where's the information in all of this? We already had a panel discussion, a robust debate, but are you already talking to the converted? Where are the consumer in understanding what green sustainability means other than economic?
Isn't that just the biggest casualty when it comes to these kind of things? Whatever other interventions you have, be it government or private sector, everybody sings from the same hymn. And yet we hope that the message will cascade to mass level or grassroots level, and it does not happen. Information is still pretty much withheld from the critical mass. And how do we get it out there? I'm not sure if the campaigns will be effective, but definitely one way or another, there needs to be a more active or conscious effort in getting consumers as knowledgeable as possible.